This episode is sponsored by Anne Ringline, the driving force behind our local running community. I've been part of her running group for a year and it's been an incredible experience. Anne helps runners of all levels push their limits while fostering a supportive and inspiring environment. If you're looking for a community to help you get active and stay motivated, you can find her at the Lincoln Running Company on Q Street here in downtown Lincoln. This season is dedicated to my family and my home country, Lebanon. A part of me that now feels too distant to reach. I lived there for 14 years, creating some of my best memories. I had the sweetest family, the most amazing friends, not to mention the warmth of my neighbors, the delicious food, the perfect weather, and of course, the beach. I gave all of that up, believing my life would begin once I left. It wasn't until much later that I realized it was actually when it ended. Have you ever felt the need to release something, even something as simple as tears, but couldn't? You feel suffocated as though something is choking you. The weight builds up in your throat, yet you choose to hold it in, because once you release it, you're admitting your pain. I find myself on the verge of tears, listening to a song, watching a movie, talking to a friend, amongst a happy crowd. I find myself on the verge of tears. There are rocks in my throat. There's agony in my heart. There's torment in my mind. I find myself on the verge of tears. I want to cry out an emotion that is rooted deep in my soul, so deep that no amount of tears will dissolve these rocks, so deep that not enough medicine will soothe the pain, so deep that no great distraction will stray me away from the torment that hugs me throughout my days. There's something buried, ingrained in every vein, in every memory, in every nerve. Something asleep, frozen, crippled, dead, rotting there, here, inside of me. Just let me cry. I Find Myself on the Verge of Tears is the first poem I wrote. The war in Lebanon, which began on September 22nd of 2024, was weighing heavily on me. Sometimes I think that if I had been there, maybe it wouldn't have been as bad, because watching from afar was petrifying. And the title says it all. I wanted to cry all the time. And I felt so many things, yet nothing at all at the same time. It almost felt like I was numb or dead, because I wasn't able to change anything. This feeling became chronic to the point where I felt like there were actual rocks in my throat suffocating me. And you'll see this theme throughout the entire season. As time went by, this feeling kept surfacing, growing more intense, so I kept writing, because it felt like it was the only way I could release my emotions and contribute to a sense of relief. To me, it's a simple showcase of what I was feeling. The thought of losing a family member or a friend I grew up with, man, that crippled me. The thought of waking up and looking at my phone was terrifying. I never knew what kind of news I'd be reading. If you've listened to season 1, you might have an idea of what kind of person I am, the kind of experiences I've dealt with, and the perspective I have on life. It looks like I feel things too deeply. And recently, I've been using these feelings to create art. It's also come to my attention that the art I produce always seems to come from pain, dissatisfaction, and discomfort. Yet, if you were to see me, you'd think I'm the happiest person in the room. As I always say, life, it's unfair. By accepting that, you will open yourself to your reality, and from there, fight the norms and be true to yourself. Welcome to You and I, the human experience. Are you aware of the journeys others must endure silently? A big thanks to Gray Castro for providing the music. This one's a signature track just for You and I, a podcast. Seriously, thank you so much, Gray. And a new poem titled I'm Not Well will be out next Wednesday. Let me know what you think of the season so far. I know it's a bit different than the first one. You know, when my favorite artist drops a new album, it usually takes me a while to warm up to it. But seriously, I'd love to hear your honest feedback. Drop a comment, send me an email, or reach out in whatever way works for you. The links will be in the description. And of course, another thank you for Anne Ringline for sponsoring this season. If you're interested in the running group, check it out on Facebook under the Lincoln Running Co. and Movement Academy Lincoln Marathon Training Group. I'll also provide the link in the episode description to make it easier for you to find. I highly encourage you to sign up. Anne is so amazing. You'll get to meet new people and, of course, me. Anyways, to be continued, and I'll see you next week.